everybody. I'm getting started. I'm loading the game and everything. Hope we're all having a good day. Here we go. Give me a moment, everybody. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm like figuring out something. I actually might not be able to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to log in. I'm like, it's not letting me log in. Should I like close the game and open it? I'm gonna close the game and reopen it. Oh, creep. Nah. Alright, everybody, I'm trying to figure out how to log in, give me a bit. Figuring this out. Alright, I'll log in, log out a bunch of times. I'm gonna try to get in. Apparently something's up with the game tonight, everybody. Just kind of, not good. This isn't good.
僕のヒーローアカデミア。僕の僕のヒーローアカデミア。ウルトラ
Dang, I saw them say it's working again, so I got on.
僕のヒーローアカデミアウルトラランド僕のヒ
僕のヒーローアカデミア
The servers are working for some people, Cycling. Apparently, I don't know, I gotta close the game and open the game a bunch of times. So that's something I have to do. Gravel Pair 1528, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to Constellations. We're all stars out here. Hope we're having a good one. I don't know if I can play my hero right now.
僕のヒーローアカデミ
We're doing alright, Cycling. We'll be doing better once a game lets me play.
僕のヒーローアカデミア。
Yo. Is tonight's Spellbreak community whatever the heck?
僕のヒー
Hold
ロー
on.
アカデミアウルトラランブル
I wish I could do that tonight, yeah. We were gonna host scrims tonight for freaking My Hero. If I can't log in, I don't know how the heck we're supposed to see it. It might be beat, honestly. Play some Fortnite, maybe. Trying to think of what I do right now. What do I do right now? The servers are down, everybody. Like, I want to log in. I'm just clicking the login button a jillion times.
僕のヒーロ
Alright, let's reload the game again. We're gonna play, log out and log in. Let's, exit Steam. I'm gonna exit Steam. Exit Steam. I'm gonna reopen Steam completely. Let's try that, everybody. You were part of, Zyx's team on scrims? Nice! Doing work. And Zyx's really good. We're going crazy. We playing with Key and stuff. McCoy. Let me see what we got here. Reloading the game, everybody. Just reloaded my Steam. The game's opening again. Right now, the servers are definitely, apparently they've been having issues today where people are having issues logging in. But people are playing right now. Like, we see Ronan's playing. I'm in a Discord with people. They're all playing. Well, most of them. That was the plan. The servers are being dumb. Yeah, we might be beat tonight. I'm gonna be honest. But let's see what we can do.
僕のヒーロー
僕のヒーロー。
僕のヒ僕のヒーローアカデミア
僕の
I'm just gonna spam the clicks like crazy.
僕の
僕のヒーローアカデミア
Have fun, thank you. Yeah, I wish I was able to play and have some more fun right now. It would be really cool. Definitely come back again sometime. We're definitely playing this game pretty active on the weekends. If you ever want to party with you, just let you know. I'll keep you in mind. I have a lot of people who want to play with me. I'm just like
僕のヒーローアカデミア
kind of going with the
ウルトララ
flow.
ンブル
We'll play at some point for sure. They're scrub and stun people with Denki and then Denki stuns. All right, everybody.
僕のヒーローアカデミアウルトラランブル
And on this day, we can't play, everybody. Oh, wrong thing. We can't play,
僕の
everybody.
ヒーローアカデミア
You're in a court VC and not feeling it. It's alright. I'm like in the call, but I don't even have the call on stream. Sometimes I have it separate. It's like honestly, when there's too many people, I really should just have it like this, where I'm just talking to y'all. So there's not a thousand voices. I think I should really keep it that if there's like more than 3, like if I'm not just like with a 3 stack, I should just like try not to, because it just gets too crazy on it. I can't talk to y'all because I can't think.
僕のヒーローアカデミア
Rip the servers, yeah, we're trying to get in, everybody. We're trying to get in. It's just not letting us in, yeah. Might have to go play Fortnite or something. Like, I don't know, yeah. What do we do, everybody? Was wondering what's going on? I'm right here. I'm right here. Right now, we're just the main reason why I haven't got on yet, Chupacabra, is the servers were down. I couldn't log in when I went to test, and then they said that we could. And I should have tested before I actually turned the stream on. I just kind of assumed it was working because people said it was, and people are playing, but I still can't get in. It's not letting me log
僕
in,
の
so
ヒー
we're
ローアカデミア
kind of just here, everybody. I'm just hitting the login button over and over again.
僕のヒーローアカ
You can maybe put a video on for us or something. I don't know what to do.
僕の
僕のヒーローアカデミアウルトラランブル
Oh, ooh, it didn't just lag out. Yo. Oh! They're screwing me. They're screwing with me. They were screwing me. They even got cycling too, yeah. Yeah, they juked us cycling. We thought that we were logging in for a second. We thought. Yeah, the servers ain't working. Yeah, everybody. For me, Zyax, Orky.
ウルトラランブル
Yeah, I think like we're screwed, everybody.
僕の
We're gonna actually try to get some like scrims going, everybody. Tonight was possibly gonna be tonight. I felt it. Felt it in my gut.
僕のヒーロ
What do you
ー
mean? What do we do, everybody?
僕のヒーロー
僕のヒーローアカデミアウル僕のヒーローアカデミアウルトララン
I don't want to be the person that has to refresh every minute. I might have to.
僕のヒーローアカデミアウルトラランブル
Now we're doing it once it works. Yeah, only once it works, right? I don't even know if it's gonna work. Oh, we were doing it. Yeah. I don't know, yeah. We can go on Fortnite, everybody. We can go on the evil Fortnite. The evil Fortnite. I'm joking, but what do we do, yo? Anna. Ah.
僕のヒーローア
What
カ
do
デ
you
ミアウ
mean?
ルトラランブル
What do you mean it's not working? It better be working tomorrow. I might have to freaking postpone my freaking donathon. Since I actually still need to do it, I'm probably just gonna do Fortnite, if anything, yeah. That'll be scuffed. I hope that we can play tomorrow. They better not do this tomorrow. I have the donathon tomorrow, everybody. I'm gonna be doing stuff and things, and hopefully the game's working. If the game's not working, yeah, that's gonna be a rough moment for me. What the heck? A rough moment. This time on TTV, the servers stopped working, everybody. The servers stopped working. There was darkness surrounding us, enclosing us, clouding our thoughts, clouding our visions. The loading screen just giving us a light at the end of the tunnel, a glimmer of hope. Will we be able to log in? Or will we not be able to log in and enjoy our times for the night? Find out now as we hit the login button over and over again in an epic and intense and I forget the other word I was going to use, some other adjective. I don't know where I was going with this, everybody. I'm really good at stalling. I can only stall for so long. Yeah, we're screwing everybody on, let's say.
ウルトラランブル
Oh, what? Yo, I gotta fix this screen. This is my this screen. There we go. Hello. I'm here. Yo, y'all wanna play Halo? Anyone got Halo? You play Fortnite, Halo? I don't know what the heck to do there, everybody. This beat. I'm sad. I would like to play some My Hero right now. Wait, what happened? Which Halo? I only got MCC. I can't run Halo Infinite. My computer crashes, yeah. Alright, I'm here, everybody. Halo 3 the GOAT? Like, we could play some Halo 3. I don't know. I'm bored, yo. If I can't play anything, yo, y'all will let me know when the servers are fixed, right? I could sit here and do this all night. I just would prefer not to. It'd be really nice if I didn't have to do that. I'd rather have someone else give me the newscast and then tell off chat. While we all do something fun together. I think that would be cool, right? What do y'all want to do? Fortnite? Halo? I know Cycling has Halo. Rapple, if you have Halo, we can get one more person. We can play some Halo, yo. Play some freaking Halo, dude. I have fun playing Halo, because I play it on keyboard and mouse against all the controllers, and it just feels like aim training. Because they're all, you know, they're all hitting their shots. I gotta hit mine, yeah. They're all, like, running 2.0s over there. Like, they don't miss at all. It's crazy, yeah. It's good practice, so I like doing it. I'm joking. But you know what I mean? Halo on that Halo, everybody. I'll play freaking Halo. We talk about Halo. We can hop on Fortnite if the game's really not working still. It's just, I don't feel like playing Fortnite right now. I don't know, I don't feel like it. And I do have Halo. Alright, let me change my title to like... No, let me change my title, yo. I gotta change it. I need like a down emoji. Give me a second, everybody. And then I'm gonna just get a Halo emoji. Halo emoji. Here we go. Okay. Alright, everybody. Give me a second here. I'm configuring my stuff and things. We're playing some freaking Halo. Crap. Give me a moment. I have to get my other Tartarus. Give me a second. I need to pull up, man. It's gonna take me like a minute or two to set this up. Give me a second. I kinda wasn't prepared to do this. And, I'll explain in a minute. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Give me a second. Alright, everybody. I'm doing a bunch of technical mumbo jumbos. Don't mind me. Long story short, I had to plug in my other device. Some of you know, some. I gave up for now. Just tell me when I can log in, yo. I don't know. I gave up for a moment. It's too monotonous. When they do the login bonus, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, everybody. So, as most of y'all know, I have a Razor Tartarus. And my old one broke. I have two old ones that are the exact same model, actually, the Tartarus Pro. One of them's out of warranty, and that's the one that I have plugged in right now. The other one that still is actually getting sent back again, and I'm gonna get a replacement, so I'm gonna have a backup. I'm right now using the Tartarus V2, but I have this, right? So this is my old broken one. I'm about to click on it, because it has all my old settings. So, and my new one, even though it's practically the same thing, has completely different. I have to do it manually. It's really annoying. So whenever I have to play a new game, I have to literally plug in my old one, which I don't have enough USB ports, so I have to go get my extension thing from my other laptop, unplug my other laptop, plug it all in. You get what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. So now I have to go over here. I have to get, I believe it's this one. Halo MCC. Look right there. So here's my control scheme. Yeah, it sounds annoying, right? It's alright. I kind of got it down to a science. They're practically the same, but I'm gonna have to basically change these ones up. Let me see what I got. This Fortnite build, 0 build. I don't know what the heck this one is. We're just gonna make a Halo MCC. Because I don't know what it is. Actually, we're just gonna delete it. I don't know which one this is. Hold on. Is this the same as this? I just want to make sure. We'll make it. I'm just gonna delete it for the sake of I don't know what it is. Now we duplicate, and we rename Halo MCC, right? Now I go over here. And I have to pop in the cheat codes. So escape is F9. So I gotta go from thing to thing with it. F9. So this should all be the same. Good. So the top row is the same. Now I go over here. M, Q, T. I don't even use this Y thing. I should really disable this. Why is this like that? It's probably like that for a reason, so I'm gonna keep that like that. I'll find out later. I use these double buttons. I forgot what they were for. I think it was for walking or something. I don't freaking remember. Alright, so all is MQTIH. Now I go over here. M Q T I And it's funny because, ironically, everybody was bashing the game thinking it was going to cancel because they weren't talking about it. And there was a couple people that were saying they should delay it so it could be longer. But there were people that were, like, demanding it comes now. It was, like, kind of a weird spot. I agree with you. H. There's a combo going on right now. Basically, the game should have came out later, but been fixed. Oh, that was my Naraka controls. What I deleted before, it was Naraka. At least I think it was. Unless Naraka's over here. Oh, Naraka's over here. I have no idea what the heck that was then. Bracket 0. PRY. Yeah, Switch is the smallest. Yeah. Do that. Thought you gonna smack on that Switch, yo. What? They exist? We love them Switches. Alright, this is a VEV, if I remember correctly. V? Yeah, I love the scroll wheel, guys. It's my favorite scroll wheel. I almost never use it, but I do use it. And when I use it, it feels really cool. It's like a little extra thing. There we go, everybody. I now have my Halo MCC loadout finished. It took me a minute to set it up. We're playing some Halo Master Chief Collection. Anybody wants to play, I'm gonna play some Halo until probably, I don't know, we'll periodically check my hero like every other hour or so and try to log in for like 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. I don't know what's up with it. We're definitely gonna check again in a bit. Even before I start MCC, I'm gonna set this all up and check my hero one last time, type of thing. I think this is done. I'm just doing a quick double D check. B, ba ba ba. Okay, we're good. All right, so that's that. So let me go unplug everything. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Alright, let's double check my hero one last time before we, try some, Halo. Give me a second here. Alright. Alright, everybody. I cannot log in right now. Unfortunately. I would like to play, but I can't. We're gonna play some Halo, everybody. We're about to play some Halo. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to periodically log into my hero throughout the night. And I'm sure there's somebody in chat that's letting me know. If they're having the same issue, they'll let me know if they are able to log in. But I wanna do that. I hope that's cool, everybody. Switch it up a little bit tonight. It's not exactly what I plan to do, but it's kind of what I feel like doing. The Halo music came on, and I don't know, I haven't played it yet. And I don't feel like playing Fortnite right now. I don't know, I just don't feel like it. I was really in a My Hero mood. Because we might do some Fortnite tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna do any Halo tomorrow. Got all my controls set. Let me fix this thingy too. Bam. There. Alright. Here we go, everybody. Based on their feedback, we will release a small update for MCC. Halo 2 Classics bullet registration. Oh, well, this is something big. The primary goal of this update was to bring Halo 2's Classics bullet registration in parity with the original release. Additional updates were made with Grenade Swap and Halo 3 Phantom Hunter. So they made the bullet registration better? Interesting. Because the Halo 2 registration I did notice was like kind of, I don't know, it felt better. Does that mean they made it worse? But we'll find out in a second. Yeah, from my point of view, it felt better. So, alright, we'll find out in a second. Cycling, I don't know if you're on or if I'm just gonna YOLO queue freaking like Lone Wolves or something real quick. I'm gonna pop on Team Snipers and stuff. I kind of want to just pop Team Snipers, yo. Oh, and there's SWAT. Alright, you know what? Turn all this stuff off. Turn everything off. I want to pop SWAT and Snipers on just because they're chill and good. And then we'll get the other stuff on. But let's like do something a little more chill and something I know I'll probably do good on. I'm gonna do this real quick. Hey, buddy, let me get a little note up somewhere on my stream saying like server down or something. I don't know where I would put it. There you go, everybody. I don't feel like switching categories. I hope y'all don't mind. We're gonna play My Hero in a second. I go over there. Y'all are here to let me know when I can play My Hero again. Until then, I'm gonna best some people up in SWAT. There better be some people in use. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. There better be some people up in the mix. I might have to do normal Slayers, though. I'd click Snipers, because like Snipers is pretty popular usually. I might have to just do any game mode. Oh no, I got a bunch of players. Oh, we are definitely getting. All right, we're getting a game, everybody. Hold up. All right, everybody, we're here. Let me turn on my little control app. There we got. Here we go. Yeah. Some Halo. Alright, we got Halo Lo-Fi going. Oh, there we go. Theme's starting already.
Slayer. Lost the lead.
Where's the teleporter? Yo, it's been a minute.
Tied the leader. Gained the lead. Oh, they got me. Let me fix my little thingy. What's this? Bam, bam. Man. Alright, but we on that Halo 2? We on that Halo 2, dude. What the heck? My mouse got caught on something right here. Whoa! Oh, I was slow. That could have been better. I was slow. I'll try again. Being warmed up. This guy's gonna be right here. YOLO! Oh. I was scared, yo. Scared going through that. Oh, what do you mean I missed that? Oh, my bad. Hold up. This is too loud. Here, I'll lower it a bit. Oh my gosh. I had to lower that, and I had the deafened Discord. It was too much going on. Double kill in one shot. Oh, I almost hit the triple. I'm bad. I gotta get my timings right. I shouldn't have peeked right away. Still in lag. In between shots. In between shots. Oh, I missed those. Oh, okay, Pog. There's a deed there.
Oh, that's not good. There's a guy right above me. Got him. Got him. Double kill. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm bad. Where was that dude? All right, we're doing all right. About to be a kill leader. Yeah, 3v4, I think, too. I think one of their dudes is AFK now. See that guy? Oh! Oh, this is scary. Oh, that's scary, yeah. Ooh, gotcha. Oh. Ooh, what's up? What's up? Oh, I'm choking a triple kill. Oh, I'm the choke artist. I'm a choke artist. I'm a choke artist. Boo! Aiming everywhere but that dude's head. Like, what do you mean? Oh! Oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay, I see what happened. There's a guy up top, too. Doing, like, head bounce jiggles. You see this? Ooh, got him. I see you. Got him. Got him. There you go. There's some Halo, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed that. With some SWAT, easy mode, though, yeah. It was fun. I had fun with that. I'm 21 and 9. That's a decent scoreboard. I know it's SWAT, but still not bad. Alright. Alright, so cycling, you said you wanted to play. If anybody wants to play some Halo while My Hero servers are down, playing some Halo. Probably gonna run some snipers and SWAT, and then we'll do some Slayer and stuff. Just like warming up with snipers and SWAT, because it's like easy and kind of fun. And then run some like, some Halos. Maybe do Fortnite later if we still can't get on My Hero. That's probably the game plan right now. What you up to, Stuffy? What you up to? MHUR has been down for a while. Thought it was only me since everyone else been gaming with ease. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Alright, everybody. Alright, I got cycling. Yo, cycling, how'd you join my team so easily? That was easy. Stuffy, you got Halo MCC? Playing that Halo. I miss the open beta Shigaraki Froppy meta. I miss that meta. Yeah, y'all weren't there for that. She's been nerfed consistently since like the pre-alpha. Her tongue used to do 300. Beta slap used to do 300 damage. Yeah, back in alpha or pre-alpha, her beta slap used to do 300 damage. Yeah. I don't know if it was exactly 300, but it was like around 300. It was crazy. She used to wall run. She used to have wall run like Idia back in open beta. Her camo's been nerfed multiple times. Her grapples have been nerfed multiple times. I'm pretty sure she used to have more.
The fact that she should be able to run on walls, but what they want is like character diversity, but I'm like, it makes no sense. You should just go by like what the characters can actually do from the anime.
Like, you know, before they removed the characters on cards, if you picked up her speed card and used it, you could run on a wall.
Oh.
I will love that.
I don't have it.
I can't focus. I can't focus, y'all. I want to listen to that combo and I can't. Yo, I'm like fighting sweats. I'm like, what? Yo, these guys are hitting their shots. I'm like missing. Hold up. I couldn't focus, yo. You're dialing for a second. I don't know where anyone is. Behind me, apparently. Alright, hold up. I don't know why. Dude, I'm like 1 in like a million. Hold up. Hold everything up. Dude, it's like... Can't get a feel for my sense, yo. Can't get a feel. Oh my gosh, give me a second. Hold up. What's the score? Turn my frown upside down. Hold up. Come here. Dang, dude, really? Oh. Alright, hold up. We just changing the music, yeah. I need to change the song. I need some upbeat. I need some upbeat right now. Well, I need some upbeat like yesterday. Hold up, everybody. Hold up. Hey, I had to change it up. Hold up. Come on. Really, dude? I'm just horrible right now. I just can't get a feel for like my movement. Hold up. Over here, yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, everybody. Hold up. Brr. No. What's going on? I'm getting in my head. I don't know why this is happening. I can't even look at the scoreboard. It's like kind of tilting me. What's going on? Usually like hitting all my shots and snipes, I'm missing everything, dude. It's like kind of tilting me a bit. Oh, pull up. Dang it, dude. I missed so many shots I'd never miss. Like, what? How am I missing those? There's no world where we're missing those. That's it. That's a kill. That guy jumps. It's a free kill. Instantly dies. All right. I'm sorry, babe. Let me check our sense. Something's wrong here. Like, something just doesn't feel right. All right. Halo MCC and Halo MCC copy. Like, what's the difference between these? On my settings, Hold on. DPI is 300 on this one. there's just something wrong, you know, like, I'm not dumb, you know, like, I couldn't aim. These are both 300. And I have different DPIs per game because of BS. It's 300. I don't know, yeah, something felt off like that entire game. I have no idea. I missed like 7 free kills. I don't understand what's going on there.
And on this game was over like $4,000.
I spent $250 trying to get a Togue outfit on this game, guys.
Guys,
What?
the fuck are y'all
What?
doing? Y'all really spent that much?
I've
Yeah.
spent a solid 40 50, maybe 40, 50 bucks on this game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was some.
We're gonna write that
Yeah.
last round off that, my settings were right? Because I'm pretty sure something's wrong with my Halo 2 setting. I gotta double check. Maybe the scope sensitivity's off or something. Something feels off. Like, right now, this feels comfortable. That felt easy. Yeah. But when it was, like, scoped in before, it's just like, I don't know, yeah, something felt off. I think I had to mess with, the zoom multiplier or something. Because it just felt, like, horrible. Like, I just couldn't aim at anybody. I was just barely off the pixels on their head by, like, a milliframe. On, like, everything. It was, like, super tilt to me. It was super tilt to me last round. We're here, everybody. Oh, how'd I miss that? Oh, a little slow. Alright, let's go this way. Forward, what? Oh, hold up. Alright, everybody. Okay. What are you doing there? What? Right, here we go. And we're coming back, everybody. We're coming back. I'm just like doing the same route until they stop me. Oh, that was the worst peak of my life. In a way, I felt it. Where are these dudes? I still can't figure out how to look at the scoreboard.
Lost the lead.
I had to hit the other keyboard tab button. Alright, hold on. Alright. I gotta set a tab button or something. Alright. How'd I miss that? Little rascals. Oh my gosh, how'd I miss that? I should've been zoomed. Oh no! I had to go crazy right there. It was a little sketchy. Who's behind me? You little rascals. What the heck? We might lose you. Everyone hide. I gotta protect my teammates. Teammate! No! I can't die. No! Rascals! My bad, everybody. I didn't know where that dude was, yo. I felt him being there too, yo. I'm like, this dude's here. Shouldn't have went that way, but I don't know, yeah. Wait, we were down teammate cycling. We did alright. Yeah, I was close. Alright, everybody. Well, I'm here.
So, if people are gonna play
Let me know when I can play my
You're
hero.
gonna see and Ida. Is it like you have to?
It's
you
not
take
that I'm
the
bored
entire
already.
first
It's just
skill
like,
set,
I don't know.
or
Yeah, I
do
played
you
Halo
take
for
one
4 years of my life when I was a kid.
Oh, you only take
So when I
one.
come on here, it's always
Everybody's
nostalgia.
like,
It's
wondering.
just nice. It's
No,
like,
I
dang,
was
yeah.
wondering which one it is. Do you take his entire? first
When's
skill
the
set, or
third
do you-
person Halo BR come out? I'm joking. I would play that.
Is that like confirmed?
I
Well, that's,
guess it
that's
could be
what
first
says in
person.
the-
I don't know.
yeah,
I wouldn't
I'll
read too
look
into
up,
it.
the
No,
data
you just
on it.
you have Ochako's Gamma. You have who's
Okay.
Alpha?
Okay, see now that's another question. That's another good question. Can he mix and match them, or when he takes them and he takes another, does it replace the quirk he took? Or
Cause it,
does it, okay, yeah.
because I was gonna say in VOP, because you could just get like Ochako's Gamma. You could get Ochako's Gamma, Aizawa's Alpha.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, that's pretty
And
broken.
like
Oh,
Ida's
how'd I
Beta,
miss
or
that? Come
has a
on.
really good beta.
Trash.
Beta's pretty
Trash.
good if you're trying to whip
Yeah.
punish, yeah.
Yeah, but no, like no movement. Or you could get like, what would it?
Kirishima's beta is pretty strong.
Oh, Kirishima's beta. Oh nah, not even Ochako. You get Aizawa's Alpha, Kirishima's Gamma,
Yeah, that's pretty strong too.
and then for beta you get Ochako's Car.
I wonder
Oh,
what
he
his
was looking.
animation is even gonna look like.
Oh, I
Probably
didn't
just-
even think about it. I thought it was like it's gonna just be like Toga. But no, he takes
Oh
the
wait,
quirk.
he could use Toga's slices too, right?
He can take Toga's Gamma.
That would be pretty. Yeah, damn, he just standing
Oh.
there slicing through everybody.
Little rascal. He like kind of blended in, yeah. He was
Dive
red.
for that gold chest.
Nope.
Yep. And don't you gotta run as fast as you can towards that circle. Alright.
Nah, I'm gonna go back for that shit.
I respect.
Yeah. I'll respect it for now.
Yeah.
See, we're chilling.
At least get the.
Nah, I'm gonna get
Okay.
the loot.
Okay,
You
get your
get-
shields up. Get your shields up at least too.
Don't get your shields up because if you die, you're gone. Pop that when you're at like 160.
The res. Use the damn wheel. Oh my.
Man, Mike, you dead?
No, I'm
Die
chilling.
again.
Damn, I didn't even get that many levels, bro. What are I
Because
going
they-
in for?
Because
Because
they
they're all
fell.
on the box and you're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
I just realized.
Wait,
I can play
you
fucking
gamma, you
Ultra
gamma,
on my
you-
Switch.
Oh fuck! He made it.
And you just died to a random prop hitting you in the head.
That would be funny.
The storm's coming in still. You gotta run. The storm's still coming.
Oh my god. Stop scaring me.
Yo.
Where's the last player? They didn't kill him yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pop that team enhancement kit.
I know.
Right now.
Alright,
Jeez. I just put Ann.
I mean, you don't even need to. She's done. I killed.
She's gone.
Yeah, she's done. Oh, good shot.
What's McCoy doing? Let me watch what McCoy's playing.
Oh, I just betrayed my teammate. Yo, I did not mean to do that. Yo. Kill-tacular. Oh, there was another one. What do you mean? I just got your whole team. What do you mean you're back up? Jeez. I could've got Kill Frenzy or whatever. Oh, I felt that. Oh, there's a dude right behind me.
You guys want to watch something funny?
What's funny?
Want to watch it? It's a My Hero Academia meme.
Oh, what?
It's so fucking stupid.
That dude just snuck up on me. GG everybody.
Oh, My Hero. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this. Doing all my
I already saw where this is going. I already knew. I knew it.
It's
Yup, I knew
Deku
it.
and All Might at the end, bro. It's Deku and All Might at the end.
Can I log into My Hero yet? It's 9 o'clock.
No.
Oh fuck, Dabi and Todoroki. They're brothers.
Just curious. I can't run My Hero while this is running, right?
Jesus.
Is that possible?
May the Lord have mercy on me.
No, not with your own son. Not with your own son. What's next?
Oh,
What could possibly work?
I see.
Oh
Oh
fuck!
my god, bro.
They never get tired, so he's gonna get flexed.
All right, bro.
It wouldn't let me.
Wait,
I'd have
what?
to close
Wait,
out.
what are y'all watching?
And we are in another matchmaking, it looks like.
MHA shit, but they
So.
get worse.
After this game,
That's funny. That's actually funny.
maybe I'll check, but...
Not-
Oh wow,
he's
we got
your
snipers
son.
on freaking
Oh,
mid-shift,
you're
dude,
in
what?
the court.
What is
I was gonna
this?
say, why don't you guys use?
Such beautiful graphics, Halo 2. Frickin' little rascal. Not supposed to be looking at me anymore. Friggin' little rascal. Dang it. I'm sucking ya. Oh my gosh! Couldn't see anything. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. I keep thinking to switch to my alien snipers. I don't have one. I'm always spawning with it freaking human. Duh. Alright, hold on a second. I'm picking up an alien sniper for a second. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna die. I'm playing really bad, everybody. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Come on, dude. Relin? Thanks, because I was choking. I did good for like 1 life, yo. I was like playing really bad. I like focus. That was a tough game, everybody. We won. I was not doing good. Had that 1 nice little life, and that was about it. I don't know what happened there. At least I went positive. I had to slow it down. I was just dying 1,000 times. I just kept dying. I was like, this is like chill for a second. Oh, a really small map. You did nothing. Yeah, that was a really tough game. You know, I had to slow down. Once I slowed down, I started doing good. I was like bum rushing a bit too much. Snipers. Great. Oh, we got the new Halo. 2. New Halo. Here we go.
The enemy team to score.
I just got an overkill, yo.
Lost the lead.
I just got an overkill. Oh! I just turned a corner and got popped. Oh, you little rascals. Oh, he died. That's what that noise was. I didn't know what that noise was. That's the they died noise. Alright, so after this game or so, I might do a dinner break and then we're gonna check My Hero. think it's something to do. So my stomach's starting to yell at me. As it always does every time I start the stream, like an hour to 2 hours in. It's like, you're really on. Oh, what? I gotta focus up. Hold up. Right. How did I decide, dude? What? Hello? Gotta focus up, everybody. We gotta focus up. We're getting crapped on. There's a triple. What? I don't understand how I didn't kill him.
Double kill. Lost the lead.
Ah, these spawns. These spawns. Cycling to your left. Ah. It's like I'm. Ha.
Gain the lead. 5 kills to win.
Got him. The comeback and the win, yeah. We were losing. We were losing, yeah. GG. I had to focus up. I was like kind of sucking. Yeah, that was close. Our other dude popped off. I was wondering, I was like, yo, we were just like down. We just tied lead. How the heck are we winning? Our dude must have spawn killed him. GG. Yeah, I was doing bad for a little bit. Look, I had a lot of deaths. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna do a little dinner break, everybody. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do one more and then eat some food. When I'm done eating food, it'll be at like the 2-hour mark. We'll try to see if we can log into My Hero again. Cause we're not gonna be able to log in. Probably till 12. We're gonna try again at 12 too. Someone was saying when they do the premium login bonus, there might be a chance it works then. Or not the premium, but you know what I meant to say, the regular. You know what I meant to say, you know what I meant to say. I forgot. Yeah, I always called it that. I always called it that. But the regular login bonus, I guess.
Kill the enemy
The
team
not as
to
cool one.
score. Lost the lead.
That's a triple, baby. Just hit him with the head jiggles, yo. They're strong. Alright, we're on a Winston bubble, everybody. We're on a Winston bubble. Play the Winston Gibraltar bubble. Let's go. Oh, no, the shield went down. Yo, the shield went down. Oh, I thought I messed up, but the shield went down. Yo, I think I actually would have been good. Oh. Oh. Those little rascals. Aye, we're in the mix, everybody. We're on Halo 2. Freaking anniversary. It's an anniversary. And I have an adversary in front of me. Where the heck is he? There he is. There. Good job, cycling. Alright, there we go. Oh, don't peek that. Almost just died. Oh, they're over there. Come on. Yeah. Oh, you little freaking rascals. Alright, alright. How we doing? Alright, doing alright. Oh, I was like, what the heck is shooting me? Oh, what the? Think that corner, I dare you. I was happy you're here. Come on. Oh, snap. Are you freaking? Wait, look. It's a freaking shooting gallery. Oh, what a sneaky little sneaker. Oh, you sneaky. Oh, I didn't die. Pog. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm choking. I got the one. Oh, my bad's likely. Oh, what the? Is this dude up here? Oh, I would have killed myself. These games are over really fast. That was fun. Leaving matchmaking. Hold on. Let's do one more game. One more game cycling. I want to try to get a... Let's do one of these. A BR start one. Nice, here we go. Alright, one more game, everybody. I wanted to do Team Slayer BR. Oh, we got a crappy map, but it's alright. When I get my double shot, why double shots in? Alright, do this again? Hold on. That wasn't it. Oh, it kinda was. Oh, no, no, OS! Oh, y'all know where everything's at. I'm killing at least one of you. What? Alright, hold up. I don't know where anything is on this map. That guy's getting rocks? Oh my gosh, rocks and stuff is there. Freaking rocket spamming, little rocket. Yeah, that's alright. Get rid of that OS. That guy's like one. Oh, you little rascals and you're freaking knowing where everything's at. I don't even know the name of this map. That's where I'm at. That's the name of this map. Oh my gosh, choking.
Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Gained the lead.
Oh! Ugh! Messed up the BXR reload. Ugh! I'm bad. Oh! Stroke's head! Oh, he's in there! Oh! I don't know where I am. Where are you? Oh, snap. I don't know this map at all. I just got shot by their whole team, yeah. Nice. Ah, no, my teammate! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh! I want to protect him! Get that OS! Yeah! Get that OS! Get him. Throw grenades! Reload glitch thing! Whoa! Oh my gosh, I was choking! I should have went back around the corner, but I bounced into it. No, I don't know. I won. Oh, we're getting the rumblings! Turn a double shot. Alright, hold up, I gotta practice. On with that. Freaking! I can't do it. Yeah. Keyboard mouse is hard to do. That's it. I'm camping for my shields. You OSing little OSer. Oh, I'm out of ammo. The ammo disappeared. Oh, got him. Yo, I got a good idea, everybody. Actually, I'll change that later. So I don't think I used this button for anything. Oh, I'm freaking terrible. Yeah, it's y'all knew where all the weapons and everything were. We still win, baby. The fundies are just OP, dude. Like, what? The fundies are just OP. The category says my hero. That was my last Halo round for now. I'm gonna do a little dinner break. And then we're gonna try to see if we can log in again. That was fun, though. I had some fun there. I was kind of going in a bit. Alright. Hey, everybody. Let me back out of the matchmaking. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some food. It's food time. I'll probably put on, something. Just put on something to watch. What do I do here, everybody? Hold on. Hey, Fearless, what you up to? Let's see if we can log into My Hero really quick before I even go get food. You believe Steam is down? Think so? I was able to play Halo with Cycling, and he's on Xbox. Maybe that's Halo. If we can't get My Hero to work, maybe we'll just play some Fortnite or some more Halo, everybody. Yeah, My Hero's still not working, everybody. It's still not working. We're gonna eat some food. Still not working. Alright. Give me a moment, everybody. Oh, I wasn't able to show you all. I think I was. Ban. Yeah. Steam is having issues, so this is a Steam issue, everybody. This is a Steam issue. It is not a My Hero issue. Look at that. Alright. On that note, I don't know, everybody. Let's put on something cool to watch or something real quick. I find us something here. I might watch this Blue Protocol video just because I want to. That's the game I'm really looking forward to, everybody, even now. It's another random game that is, being weird development, yeah. Wasn't me liking all these games that the developers are developing weird. My Hero's been doing better with it. Let's see. Just looks like a bunch of nonsense. This doesn't look entertaining. I'll watch this later, everybody. I'm skimming through the videos right now. I'm trying to find us something good to watch, something cool, something that'll entertain somebody. including myself. I have a couple backed up. Let me see what I got for us. Oh, wait. Because I know I saved a couple recently. What's in this gaming document so on? Honestly, this Overwatch one hit me kind of different, yeah. The Overwatch one hit me kind of different. I almost want to rewatch it. It was really good. They're the biggest disaster in esports history. It goes over what happened to Overwatch League. Goes over some good points though. Expose an AAA scam. What is this? This video is really long. Rip Overwatch, unfortunately from the ball. Yeah, it's honestly a really interesting video. That video is pretty interesting. I'm looking at what I got here. There's a couple good videos. There's like a reality behind streaming video, biggest disaster, and they're all kind of like screwed up. Honestly, a lot of it's all screwed up. We got exposing the AAA scams, like going over what makes the games AAA and why they're doing good. Versus like why games like My Hero aren't doing good. You know what I mean? I have all those Tetris videos. We watched those. We can continue the video game history documentary. It's pretty cool. Kind of want to show you the Overwatch one. I feel like this one, I feel like with everything that we're doing in My Hero, it's very insightful. Because we're just a small community doing cool stuff. Overwatch was trying to be a little too crazy, but in Fortnite, and Valorant and everybody, they found like a pretty decent medium with it, especially Apex. You want to watch this? Alright, we're gonna watch this one, because I like this one. It's the Score Esports. They make pretty good videos. This was a pretty good video. It's a month old. If you're wondering why I'm not subbed, I'm subbed on my other account. I'm just like OCD on this account. Because their stuff comes up anyways. Ha, it's kind of crazy. Alright, we're gonna watch this video. It's a very interesting video about the Overwatch League and its history, its rise and its fall. It's pretty insightful, especially given where we are currently at in gaming and just how esports as a whole ironically kind of took a hit during COVID in a way. But it's kind of interesting because, like, in a way, it grew in other ways. Esports in a weird spot. The market took a hit, but I feel like the communities got bigger and more active in some aspects. At least with some of the games. It's interesting because everybody was online. You were forced to do online stuff. Everybody was doing, you gotta think about it. People were like actually doing normal sports and stuff. Or doing, possibly doing some esports stuff just because they had nothing else better to do. You know what I mean? Alright, so without further ado, we're gonna play this video. I'm gonna get up and get some food. And I'll do some commentary and stuff in a little bit. I need to get some food though. I'm gonna put this on right here. At the video. Volume on.
Overwatch was this very successful game. Global, people loved it.
You know, nobody anticipated how meaningful and big the success of the game would be, obviously.
When it was announced that Blizzard was starting Overwatch League, obviously everyone was very excited.
I think it was initially pitched as like, NFL for esports.
Yeah, that's our vision for how we're going to celebrate and reward our players is build a league that is like the NFL, only global.
Prophet with 3! He's killed 4 players now on his own! And the Spitfire are coming through with this one. Prophet finds 5 kills on this Tracer. Anybody believe that's enough?
Personally, I was a little bit worried
because it sounded like a logistical nightmare.
There was conversations of people being like, they have to be having a hard time setting this up.
So I think over time, the league lost a lot of its personality. Like, it just started to feel very bland.
Well, you know, you want your team to win, right? They're going to have to play what's better.
From the viewing perspective, it was certainly boring to see the same heroes, in every map, in every match, right?
I was not able to speak publicly about OWL while I worked at Twitch, but you better believe that I was the guy in every f***ing meeting going, this is stupid and you're all stupid.
At a certain point, I'm like, what the hell do you people want?
Frat boy culture. That is how Activision Blizzard is now being described here in this new lawsuit.
The danger here is YouTube go, you know what? We don't want to be associated with you because T-Mobile don't want to be associated with you. Coke don't want to be associated with you.
We were doing more than fumble in the dark. We were running into walls. Like, it was just double shield. There was no hope.
In the midst of that, they were behind the scenes working on a not sequel, then sequel, everything changed kind of thing.
There is a community that wants a lot of Overwatch 1 back, and they think a lot of the magic was lost in 5.5. I think more and more people will start to realize maybe we did have it better.
There was no need for Overwatch 2. It was a cash grab marketing scam that made them abandon the first game for years.
It is kind of like a perfect storm of that would kill an esports league.
It's insane how many bad decisions Overwatch League made over the years.
It has been something like 17 years since Blizzard opened the door to a new adventure. And my friends, the wait ends right now.
Overwatch. Soldiers, scientists, adventurers.
When Overwatch was released on May 24th, 2016, it was something new. A MOBA-style hero shooter that rolled many of gaming's favorite elements into one mind-blowing offering.
It felt like sort of return to the Saturday morning cartoon heroes of my childhood and all that. Like, ability shooters are common now, but at the time, that was still something that was relatively new. And I think it wasn't just me. I think the gaming community in general was very excited about it.
There was a palpable sense of excitement, and before long, Overwatch blew up, both in terms of active player base and the hours they spent playing the game.
More than 7 million players have joined Overwatch's fight for the future.
Across all three platforms, 190 million hours of the game have been played since launch on May 24th.
It's so smooth, it's so fresh, it's so dynamic, it's so responsive. It's just absolutely ridiculous on every level. I mean, it is my favorite game. It goes without saying. This is my favorite game right now.
Overwatch was designed with esports in mind, and from the very beginning, some regional competitions like Apex Korea showed us just what was possible in this new game. But all of them were eventually absorbed by Blizzard in preparation for the launch of the Overwatch League.
We designed Overwatch from the ground up to excel as a competitive game. We're looking for the top players in the world and the team owners who will form the Overwatch League. There will be regular schedules, professional contracts, free agency, baseline minimum salaries and benefits, providing more stability for teams and players.
When it was announced that Blizzard was starting Overwatch League, obviously everyone was very excited. Everyone thought it was going to be a huge step forward for esports. It was definitely seen as this moment where esports was going to become legit, because that's obviously something esports has struggled with for a long time. And they had this talk of like, we're going to have 50K minimum salaries, and the players are going to have healthcare and pensions, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be this huge scale thing.
These guys are getting paid to do this. The league minimum is 50 grand a year?
Yes.
And how high does it go potentially?
So there currently isn't a salary cap. So the scale is as good as, and is, to me, demand of the players.
Now, so Overwatch League, is that like, Mike, is that like the NFL? Like, is that today's version of the NFL, only an online game?
Megan, this is how they've dialed it up. I mean, they're now envisioning Boston playing against New York, or Boston playing against Houston, and Miami playing against Houston.
Players flocked to the scene, chasing new opportunities and glory. And chasing a different kind of opportunity, investors began to pour in as well.
Once I think the Kraft Group came on and officially became the backers of the Boston Uprising, then it was kind of like, oh, this is big. And I'm pretty sure that the Kraft Group then kind of like, you know how millionaires are, they all hang out together, I guess, and they were like, oh, I own an esports team, you should own an esports team, and they all got around and started buying and paying for esports teams, and that's when it was kind of like, oh, we have like something really, really big here, and it's bigger
than I think anybody thought.
This is being touted as the next NFL compared to the Premier League of the future. What's your vision for this? Is that for real?
Yeah, that's our vision for how we're going to celebrate and reward our players, is build a league that is like the NFL, only global. And it's going to take some time, but what will make it really easy is having great partners like Robert Kraft.
As far as actually valuing the franchise,
Like, what did it cost you to start the franchise roughly, and what do you think it's worth right now, a short time later?
it's been reported within like the $20 million range for the first teams. That's fairly accurate, but that's not what you would actually pay.
You think you could sell it for a lot more than that now?
Absolutely.
For the fans, though, it wasn't just about the money. This was the dawn of a new era, an enormous new offering, and the people were here for it.
113 players from 19 countries have been signed, all of them with this single goal, to be crowned the Season 1 champion. The wait is finally over. It's time to kick off the inaugural season of the Overwatch League.
But it looks like the Boston Uprising are too busy trying to take the point. That's the Widow Duel 1. Again, Philadelphia Fusion always going to come out on top. Striker, though, lands a big triple on the barrage there. The Graviton helping. Both supports are caught together. That's what they needed, but Carpe strikes in again. Striking down. Felix also being removed. Carpe, what are you doing? This is unbelievable.
Few kills here going in favor of the Gladiators. Another hack trying to come through from Hydration onto Agility. So we know how devastating the hack is now. This Fisher's like,
Get him, son!
Oh,
no, he's gone! He's got another jump. He gets knocked back. Barraged in. This is a bit ballsy. Fisher takes him down. Nobody got the line, Fisher.
Not many Widowmakers would go for this play.
Now the Pinewood,
and he just absolutely nails it here. Even the machine gun, what a flick!
Are
and
you
another
serious?
one, beautiful.
I think it was initially pitched as like, NFL for esports, and it seemed a little far-fetched, but there was some part of you that wanted to believe that. I still remember the moment of loading up opening night. I think it was San Francisco versus Valiant or something. 300K viewers on Twitch, and like the show's getting started up, and it's hard to see that number and not be like, dang, this really could be something.
Oh, the inaugural season was just unmatched. The energy that it brought, all the new fans it brought in, because it not only brought new fans to the game, but to competitive esports in general.
Okay, I like this for the Gladiators. This is cute. They're gonna try and circle around. The Spitfire, want to interrupt this a little bit here. Where are you going? Where are you? Oh, the high ground. Oh, this is so nasty. Shawfall's chilling in spawn. I'm gonna call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh, makes me happy, and Shawfall switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time. Closer drops down, and it's a day in the shooting range for Lane Roberts.
But in spite of all the excitement, passionate fans, and avid supporters, there were questions too. Blizzard was promising more than any esports league in history. A city-based model with home and away games, new stadiums, and more infrastructure than anything that had come before. Could they really pull it off?
We think with the Overwatch League and the city-based format, which is not just unique for esports, a league where Shanghai plays Los Angeles in the regular season has never been done in sports either. It's really the first of its kind, and we think it's going to be something really special for a lot of years to come.
Personally, I was a little bit worried because it sounded like a logistical nightmare. They were aiming very high, and being able to reach to the goal that they wanted with everybody just traveling, considering the logistical nightmares, again, as I said earlier, with the venues, with visas, with preparations and so on, it was a tough dream to achieve.
There's obviously a huge fan base out there that wants to engage with this content live, wants to go and attend events and feel like they're a part of the global community celebrating the best gamers in the world.
Overwatch is a global sport, right? Overwatch is a game that's played all over the world. That's why it was important to us to have a global league. We have a huge audience in the US, but we also have a huge audience in China and Korea and France and Germany and the UK, Brazil, all over the world.
It was just really getting hyped up to a point of like, this has got to be bigger. And I think even though there was conversations after the announcement, when they got kind of quiet, there was conversations of people being like, they have to be having a hard time setting this up logistically and money-wise and selling it to people.
But in the early years, the league blew up. New and returning fans tuned in and fell in love with something genuinely hype.
Is this the secret weapon for the London Spitfire? Is this the answer to their problem? And Tuno's down again. That heralds disaster generally for the Fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet went free. He's killed 4 players now on his own. And the Spitfire are coming through with this one. Prophet finds 5 kills on this Tracer, and you better believe that's enough.
But Overwatch as a game was struggling more and more with balance and meta issues, and slowly but surely souring the fan base on the league. And a particularly notorious offender was GOATS.
As we saw sort of Season 2 come around and, you know, players starting to really orbit around a very safe way to play, we had the GOATS meta spawn, which was a composition that featured no DPS players.
I think we're just going to focus on basics, you know, just play GOATS. And
this is just still the standoff between both of these teams, but London with that sound barrier looking to end this fight.
Shatter. Such sustain. There's no one is dying anywhere on this. Birdwing's got another grab, the second into the fight. Gonna catch several again. Follow-up still not quite there. Transcendence able to keep him alive. And now finally someone dies and it happens to be Prophet. And that's GOATS in a nutshell.
From the viewing perspective, it was certainly boring to see the same heroes, on every map and every match, right? I do feel like that's something that could have been dealt with a lot sooner than it was. We needed a patch, and it didn't come for whatever reason.
We do see the Outlaws are going to pull out Dante's Tracer. This has been some of the things that Outlaws fans have been waiting for, is a good Tracer player on Houston. It's Jake on the far. This combo's worked well for them before, but as soon as they see the defensive setup, they will just simply swap it away. Crucial time lost here for the Outlaws.
Just letting the fans give the fans here in the studio give their opinion.
Well, you want your team to win, right? They're going to have to play what's meta.
Chat, I cannot imagine what it's like to be a pro player right now. Chat, I want you to think of this, okay?
Our scrims are looking like that. That's all I gotta say. The scrims are looking like that. Oh snap! They're all the Deku Mountain. This. All right, everybody. Let's all switch for who's running Baku this game.
People and pro players scrim this meta probably 6 to 8 hours a day.
And I think that after a while we realized that.
But there really is no GOATS, actually. There's like 4 of them. There's Aizawa. We're thinking about banning him because he's a little too broken. And then you just got the big 3. And you can stick any of those 2 next to Aizawa, then it's broken. But you can also just play those 3 without Aizawa, and it's still broken. I had to give the correlation of our current meta. I mean, there's plenty of I'm just saying, like, you see what's going on in the scrims, dude. You see what's going on in general.
That was maybe not really conducive to exciting gameplay, or at least a varied array of different gameplay styles. So there's definitely a dark patch in Season 2 where DPS were not necessary.
GOATS wasn't the only thing the community found repetitive, though. As the Overwatch League became more and more commercialized, some players and teams began to feel redundant. That personal touch, the magic that drew in so many people at the start, was beginning to fade.
So I think over time, the league lost a lot of its personality. Like, it just started to feel very bland. And, like, there were so many teams as well. There's like 20 teams, and it was just like, do I care about Team 18 playing Team 17? No, not really. And even, again, like I said, there wasn't much to distinguish that match from any other match.
More and more people began to feel that the fan experience just wasn't the same, and negative sentiments began to spread throughout the league. Some people started to question the future of the whole enterprise.
I've seen people say, well, GOATS is dead, and now it's just double sniper, and that's going to be terrible. Or, oh, now everybody's just going to play McCree. And at a certain point, I'm like, what the hell do you people want?
So, in other words, you don't want him to eat all the ults in the game like D.Va?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There are these moments of regret that you have as a game developer. And perhaps eating everybody's ult is one of those.
But there was a big change on the horizon for the Overwatch League, just not one that any of the fans wanted. The decision to take the league's broadcasts from Twitch to YouTube was instantly controversial, especially after reports that they left a $90 million deal behind.
The Twitch deal collapses, and then what Blizzard do is a deal with YouTube to put everything exclusively on YouTube, which caused a ton of problems. Because really, you want your esport on Twitch, if I'm totally honest.
I was not able to speak publicly about OWL while I worked at Twitch for obvious reasons. But you better believe that I was the guy in every f***ing meeting going, this is stupid and you're all stupid. It did not feel good. I'll tell you why it didn't feel good. Because that league cost a lot of f***ing money, and a year later, 11 of my f***ing staff was laid off.
Overwatch had the highest average minute audience of any channel on Twitch. What we've learned is a couple of things. One is you need to go for the biggest audience, right? And if we were to do a do-over, I would say, let's not go to YouTube or go exclusive just yet.
Dude, there's also a big change that the OS League is just gonna die completely. Like that's a big change.
Guys, we've been watching the coronavirus for weeks now, continuing to see the market action trade around the updates we get, but the coronavirus is also hitting esports, as popular gaming leagues like Activision Blizzard's Overwatch League and Tencent Holdings' Riot Games.
Because it seems the coronavirus has spread to South Korea and more countries as well, the Seoul Dynasty homestands will be canceled. And when they got word of the virus spreading, they had to speed run packing all of their stuff in order to make a last-minute flight back. This is scary stuff, man.
COVID struck at the worst possible time for Overwatch League. We were just moving into what was the long-term dream of the Overwatch League, was to have homestands, to really make this city-based model work.
There's more to come after the break. What's that? I think, yep, it's the NYXL take on the London Spitfire.
If that had been able to happen, that would have been magical for the Overwatch League, and it could have been an incredibly different future from what we're seeing now, because that was the grand vision.
There were a lot of changes with the matches moving online. What was the biggest takeaway for you guys in terms of adjusting to these new situations?
Obviously being in our own rooms, you know, we're on TeamSpeak together, so it's not really as humane-like, I would say.
Despite some arguments that COVID actually extended the OWL's lifespan, ultimately it put the biggest, most interesting thing about the league on the back burner indefinitely, and that was devastating. Eventually, the pandemic began to ease off. Maybe that could have been a chance to see the league return to its original plans, but instead, Activision Blizzard had to deal with another sort of illness, the kind that rots companies from the inside.
Frat boy culture. That is how Activision Blizzard is now being described here in this new lawsuit filed by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing.
The agency alleges that male employees play video games during the workday while delegating responsibilities to female employees, engage in sexual banter, and joke openly about rape, among other things. So they're making the girls do all of the work while they talk about rape and harassing them.
I saw a lot of people just want to boycott the league when that news started coming out, all of the internal Blizzard struggles. It really just did more damage, and the sponsorship end as well. We had all these different sponsors, and now poof, it's all gone.
The danger here is YouTube go, you know what, we don't want to be associated with you because T-Mobile don't want to be associated with you, Coke don't want to be associated with you.
Brands like that were not putting money in anymore, and of course that's going to hurt, you know, the bottom line. If you've got teams all around the world and you're spending money to bring DJ Khaled to perform at your finals, and sponsors are pulling out because of the news that's breaking that your company might have been like an absolutely horrific workplace for women to be in, I don't understand how you could then keep an expensive esports league up while that's going on.
For a long time, I think they've just been a horrible company. They have not been that golden age Blizzard people like to pretend that they still are. It is a company that is so far out of touch and so corrupt that it's gross.
It was a bummer. It was a bummer to see, you know, that happen to League because, you know, as far as I'm aware, you know, that part of the whole machinery at Blizzard Activision didn't really deserve that hit, you know, so. They certainly felt the effects, right? The sponsors leaving through, you know, no fault of their own. So I think they sort of ended up being kind of like secondary victims to the whole situation, right? Where, you know, they were also very negatively affected by all this happening.
And what's even perhaps more sad to acknowledge is that a lot of devs that you might find to be heroes, I find to be heroes of mine, may have known about this all along and maybe even participated in it. It's horrible. And
Even as public outrage over the harassment suit and internal demons threatened to tear Blizzard apart, players were getting fed up with the lack of meaningful changes. Worse yet, Blizzard seemed to be focusing on Overwatch 2 instead of looking for ways to improve the original game.
They were moving over to the D.Va, just going to be duplicating that up, but Jexa now finally unleashing that support ultimate he was saving. It's more than enough to try and clear them away, and Violet falling means there's going to be a lack of heals. That self-destruct as well.
Maybe this is going to be a hot take. I think this shit is the worst thing to happen to Overwatch. This shit is f***ed up. It is not fun. It is not skill. It is fucking bullshit. It is dog shit. This is so bad. I don't know, because people are gonna say, oh, what about Brig release? Or what about fucking goats? Or no, this is so bad.
There was no lights in that tunnel. Like that tunnel was pitch black. We were doing more than fumble in the dark. We were running into walls. Like it was just double shield. There was no hope. There was no communication, zero, nothing at all.
And once again, Blizzard seemed fixated on the wrong problems.
Overwatch has always been played with 2 teams of 6 players. Overwatch 2 will be played with 2 teams of 5 players.
Holy shit!
I think it's going to suck in the long term for off-tank players, because inevitably it will mean that we're probably going to see some tank players getting shafted and going to be losing their jobs in some capacity.
I would say it looks better than it did before, but there's a long fucking way to go. There's no way that this is the work that had been done in like 2 years. There's just no way.
A lot of people were just kind of frustrated in losing out on what we had in Overwatch 1. One of the biggest draws that they had for the game was the fact that it was a 6v6 arena shooter, not a 5v5 like every other game out there is kind of been. So I think there's a lot of disgruntled people losing out on things like that, not wanting some of their favorite characters to be reworked because you might have to learn a completely different play style depending on what hero you like to play.
You're literally cutting an entire role. It's like baseball being like, now we don't have a shortstop. All of a sudden they cut a role out and teams have to adjust.
There is a community that wants a lot of Overwatch 1 back, and they think a lot of the magic was lost in 5v5. Whether or not that can be fixed with tanks being updated or supports being nerfed, we'll see. We'll see through the next year. Like if it doesn't get better the next year, like I think more and more people will start to realize like maybe we did have it better.
And even when Overwatch 2 did come out, the promised and highly anticipated PvE mode never materialized at all. The player base started to spiral.
With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that we can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019.
There was no need for Overwatch 2. It was a cash grab marketing scam that made them abandon the first game for years and just try to cash grab reskins, an upgraded shop. Anybody who tries to tell you that this has not been the biggest manipulation and scam in multiplayer gaming history is lying through their teeth.
Crisis after crisis had eroded the foundation of the Overwatch League. A lethal combination of unrealized potential, unfulfilled promises, and unrelenting monetary issues threatened to snuff out what was supposed to be the most important thing esports has ever done. As reports of mass layoffs on the esports side began to surface, it was time to admit that the death of the Overwatch League was no longer an if, but rather a when.
More so than anything else, the legacy of the league is going to be, as sad as it may be, a legacy of failure, of doing, as an American say it, biting off more than you can chew, really. Maybe going a little bit too big without really having the framework, the infrastructure, the management. I mean, I've heard so many horror stories about Overwatch League management, whether it's the orgs or the teams. And I think that, obviously it's a bit of a caution that, you need to make sure that you have the foundation, the fan support, the teams, the leadership that you need to be able to run something this big.
It doesn't help that the league was only in place for 2 years before a global pandemic happened. It doesn't help that in the midst of that, they were behind the scenes working on a not sequel, then sequel, everything changed kind of thing. It is kind of like a perfect storm of shit that would kill an esports league.
Now, it didn't seem as if Blizzard was ready to announce its plans for Overwatch esports at or around the 2023 Toronto finals. But the writing was on the wall. This was going to be the league's last hurrah.
It's probably better for the health of Overwatch esports and probably better for the health of the players that it's dying, just because the format in its own, it's just not self-sustainable. It was inevitable at some point, so rather than later.
I think it's probably a lesson for people in terms of the ambition behind like what esports is. I think that like people presumably expected Overwatch League to become like a multi-million like sports rival. I think it just can't hit the heights that maybe we expected for it, and I think probably when you start to put in buy-ins of like 20-30 million, the return on investment was going to be difficult.
Overwatch League has been a very ambitious project from day one, and a decent part of that ambition has been fulfilled. A lot of that has been left on the table, and you know, in an alternate timeline, we can only imagine what that would have looked like.
I think Overwatch League will go down as it could have been amazing, ended up being underwhelming. Because, you know, the idea was great that there should be a proper league for esports and a proper managed ecosystem for pro players where they feel job security, where they feel safety, where they can kind of grow without fear of, well, if we don't win this tournament, we're out of a job.
I think, unfortunately, that people are going to look at the Overwatch League as an example of what not to do. And it's hard not to look at it that way from how the league has went.
I had such high expectations and high hopes for this when I started. I mean, I moved halfway across the world for it. I completely changed my career for Overwatch. You know, I really believed in it. Given everything that's happened with the league, you know, teams are already pulling out, right? You know, I mean, it's probably better if Overwatch League goes away after this finals. And I want to be clear that that's not saying Overwatch esports should go away. I think Overwatch esports can go through kind of a resurrection almost, right?